head toss, check my nails, tell me shuts out to Shania and the cast of Wonka at the Amazing Grace Conservatory. What's up, y'all? Yes, it is Christopher's CARCast. Ha! Y'all wasn't ready for that. Yes, Christopher's CARCast. It is simply me in the car, and I'm casting you information that a lot of y'all may not know. How are you doing? I am Christopher Richards. I am in the city of Los Angeles, California. It's Sunday, March 22nd. The year is 2020. We've been on lockdown for about a week now, 7 days, and these have been some of the busiest days as a Lyft driver, because you see, a lot of people have jobs they can work at home. A lot of people have options that they can do, and they're working those options. Well, this is my option. Lifting is something that I do. Actually, to be honest with you, it was a part-time thing. But even before the virus hit, I was kind of released from a job. I was released from a job without any communication or warning. You know, a week before I had to have rent paid. So it caused me to have to start driving 10 to 12 hours a day anyway. So I was already into the swing of doing it. Plus, I work in entertainment, so I have different gigs and different things that I do. Anything, well, I don't want to tell you what they are, because I, to heart, am an actor. That's my dominant gift. That's what I was doing ever since I was a kid. And I also do stand-up comedy, because I'm one funny black mother. Boop! I know I can't cuss. I was kidding. It's just a joke, people. Anyway, so I have these things in entertainment. I also do technical stuff in entertainment, anything from stage managing. Shouts out to Anthony Kennebrew, world famous, professional stage manager, Anthony Kennebrew. Shouts out to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so I have had to start driving because everything, even in entertainment, has gone to a pause. And I keep saying I'm going to do a bunch of things, and I am doing a bunch of things, but until I can do those things, I said, well, you know what? And actually, I've been getting calls after calls after calls from different people asking me a bunch of questions. So here I am with answers. Hey! Answers. Just kidding. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, so driving around, it's been interesting because, yes, we are on this lockdown. Everybody's supposed to be quarantined, but there are people out and about. Shot another video with a friend of mine, Jessica, Cassie's wife, and she is a realtor, and the two of us had to go down to South Central and get some sanitizer, mask. They're into the mask thing. It ain't working, but they're into the mask thing, so blah, blah, blah. Plus, I needed to get gloves because not only do I do Lyft, but I had to find something else because Lyft still, even though I do Lyft probably about for 16 hours of the day. Like, of course, I'm not driving for 16 whole hours, but I pretty much am doing that. Because what happens is, there's not a lot of people going places. There's only people going to get essential things. So the more the government locks down on it, then the less drives or the less places you, America, you, USA, have to do. USA, United States of America, the less you guys will do, and people are doing less and less. And so, you could tell, and I know, like, at 7 o'clock in the morning, that's when a lot of medical officials, like nurses and nurses are RNs. Come on, Chris, get it together. Nurses and different hospital technicians. There's like a shift change at around 7 a.m. The people that have been there all night go home. The people that are going to be there all day come in. So I try to drive around that time, and sure enough, somebody gets in my car with some scrubs, and and they don't have a mask on because they know that wearing them out and like this an environment like this is just no use. But anyway, not that there's no hope, because there is hope. Oh, yes, it is. So anyway, but it's been interesting. People are doing their thing. People are going places. As far as to the grocery store, people are going to work. Security guards have to go to work, and things are going to have to be secure as we get closer to the shutdown. Because again, let's just be real with it. It's Los Angeles, California. We haven't had a lot of testing here, and it's been a minimal amount of testing, and it looks like maybe the end of this week, more testing is going to come into Los Angeles, the city. Do you realize, Los Angeles, that all the testing that is available to us, it's way out? There's one in Lake Elsinore, but that's a 2-hour drive or so. There's one in Northern California, but that's an 8-hour drive. So, but where is the stuff for Los Angeles, the city? Well, they're trying to get stuff ready first with these hospitals, because they already have gobs of patients. But once people start realizing that, oh, you mean the guy that came back from China came to LAX, and then he got into a Lyft car, and then he went home to his wife and his kids, and then his kid went to school the next day. And then his wife, well, she went to what her things were. And then he kept working, And then there's even one story about a guy who came, and then he went and took his kids on a vacation, and so they had to contact the van driver. They had to contact the guy that was helping them. It's like, that's what this is. So, there's a lot of people in LA that do a lot of service industry workers, and we went through at least a good 2 weeks of just living before people started taking the social distance thing seriously. So there's people that could have it, but they're not showing symptoms, and so they don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. And it is a bit of a scary feeling if you don't know in whom you believe. So, definitely pray. Pray to God, because we definitely need help. But you also have to do your due diligence and watch around you, But, no judgment, because I've had all kinds of customers coming through here. I mean, I've had everything from, this morning at about 5 o'clock in the morning. It was Sunday morning, right? Yeah, so 5 a.m. Some chick wants to just go to Bank of America and do something at the ATM. Of course, I'm trying not to be the creepy guy, so I'm just letting her do it. Plus, she's in pajamas. So it's just uncomfortable. Us, especially African Americans and us, just because you're on quarantine doesn't mean you can't put your clothes on. Put your clothes on. I've been at the supermarket and people walking around in sliders, house shoes, with pajamas on, like silk pajamas, like really, with your hair and that plastic thing. Just because you with your family doesn't mean you can't get up and get dressed. Come on. We gotta look at you. See, I'm a bachelor. I can say these things. But still. But yeah, so this morning I picked up a dude. It was about, 6 o'clock? And I picked him up, up there on the outskirts of, Beverly Hills. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, okay, where are you going at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday? If you think your Lyft driver or your Uber driver doesn't think about, where you're going, it is true. We don't give a daggone dang where you going. But sometimes when we bored, it is a good thing to think about, so I picked you up over there and brought you down to a motel. Is that the right address? A motel on Figure Hole. Oh! Okay, get out. Okay, do your thing, but dang. All right. Yes. At least he know the right side of town to go to. Okay. I know, that's terrible. That's true. That's why I'm not gonna say his name. Ooh, but I sure remember. It sure is hot in here. All right. So, but we only do filtered air. There's a virus going around. So, yeah, that's the thing. So hello to those who don't know me, and goodbye to those that have already been offended. No, I'm kidding. But we'll have a good time. I'll tell you what I know. There is some places, one thing, people are very, very uptight. You can tell. You know what I mean? Because they think that because there's less people out here that they just get to slow down. Just because there's an antiviral infection amongst the people doesn't mean that we can't drive the speed limit, 45 miles per hour. But you know what? That's okay, because, see, they're going to use this crap in these examples of somehow locking it down more for that martial law bull crap. But you know what? I pray to God I'll just be able to lift one more person and get them to their destination, because I need to pay my rent, because unfortunately my landlord does not speak antiviral. She won't earn money. So I gotta give her money, even though we have a federal law that you can't evict me. But I don't want to be evicted, and I don't want to start that negative relationship with this woman. I mean, she has been nothing but a blessing to me, and renting her 9-bedroom house to me, and I'm very grateful, and I will never take her for granted. So I want to respectfully have her money in her hand when I'm supposed to, without any reservation, because I just respect, the business relationship we have. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people, they just, don't pay their rent. They're late without explanation and all that crap. It's because you don't respect the relationship that you have with these people, and that's not good. So anyway, I am here. Peace and blessings to y'all. Please be careful out there. Get some hand sanitizer, and by all means, call a friend and say hello, because we all know you ain't got nothing else to do. Christopher Richards saying, I'll see you later.